I'm going to read for Scorpio Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. And we will cover love, money, and health, and all those things. So right now we're going to talk about love for the month of May. Don't forget, if you've got all the aspects, you want to listen up too. This is for Scorpio. There we go. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Let's see what I got for you. All right. Some of you Scorpios are not going to be putting up with something that has irritated you, and you are literally walking out the door. You are saying, no more. I'm going to stand on my own. I need to be by myself. I need to sort this out. I got this. I would rather be alone than with a nonsense relationship. This is mostly directed to the women who are Scorpios, okay? If that's happening in your relationship, you are going to shut down. If you have been alone while you've been in a relationship and you have not been given the love and you're not being taken care of and you're not being acknowledged, you'll be walking out the door. The other thing is, sorry to say, but some of you may be dealing with some sort of overstimulants like alcohol, food, smoking pot, gambling, any of those kinds of things. I think you're going to be looking at how that's affecting your physicality and or your mental state, and I think you're going to be withdrawing from some of that. So let me add to this. If you're in a relationship and it's going well, no problem. And this is for both sides, male or female. So if you're in a relationship and it's going well, keep going in that direction. But there still might be something that comes in that you're not in line with, or you're not happy to be living, and you want to adjust the sails a bit in your relationship. Do it. Go for it. If, like I said with the others, if you're in a relationship that is not serving your highest good, is not supporting, loving, isn't spending time, isn't giving you, the benefit of their time and their support, it's a walk away deal and you're done, okay? For sure. If they're not supportive, if they're not charitable, if they're not generous and kind to you, that's your key to move on. Okay, that's your key, Scorpio. Listen up. I do see the possibility of a earth sign being super good for you, and might even be a little challenging a little bit. There might be a little bit of a poker, hitting your buttons, and they're probably a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or at least have the personalities of that. Very stable, very loving, hardworking, get the job done, supportive, protective, great father energy, really super, super kind individual. They may be, a little bit off the wall a little tiny bit, okay? Or maybe a little unique in their belief systems or unique in the things that they bring to the table. Something unique about them. But they will be a little sassy, and they sure like to poke you just because they're playful. But sometimes that pisses you off. So you might need to tell them to back the hell off. But as far as love and relationships overall for the month of May, I'm going to say, don't, if you're single, don't pick anyone right now. Enjoy them instead, okay? Enjoy them instead. I'd like you just to sort of spend some time with them, find out, more about what they're like, make sure that they're really giving, see how they are in stressful situations, that kind of a thing. So just go slow. Take your time. Go on some trips with them. Make sure they're not liars. Make sure they're honest. Make sure they don't have depression. At least make sure their mental health is something you can tolerate, okay? Whatever that may be. Now, Scorpio health. Wow, nice. The only thing I can say that's going to cramp your style in the month of May, irritation, slight depression. Maybe not because of you, but maybe because of someone you love and care for. Scorpio can get very entwined in a situation and really feel emotional around it. And they're the last ones to know that it hurt them, that it hit them. And just because Scorpio's a little tough, a little bit tough on the outside, but like a Cancer, they're soft on the inside. They really are. And they don't like to be wrong. They don't like to be on the wrong side. They don't like to do the wrong thing. Unless they're right out and pissed off, they won't do the wrong thing. But if they're pissed off, they'll do whatever comes to their mind. It's just the way it goes. They don't usually bite first. Not usually. But when they bite, they hold on. They're like a Rottweiler, if you ask me. I don't mess with Scorpios. I just respect them. I just have respect for them, So anyways, I'm being told to tell you, as far as your health, just hold on, hold out. Don't take it all in. Don't take it all personally. Don't let it bother you. Stick with the journey and you'll be fine at the end of the day. But you might have a lot of headaches. Okay, serious headaches. Headaches. And maybe they're coming not just from the circumstances, but from maybe you need an adjustment with your neck. Could be you've had some neck problems, shoulder problems, stress problems, maybe holding it all up in here. Maybe being angry, gritting your teeth, that type of a thing. Seriously, I think that maybe the stress may manifest in some other ways. You need to be careful of that. Take a break. Take a break. Just take a moment. Take a break. Go to nature. Go hug a tree. For real. Put your feet in the water. Get your feet on the naked earth. Seriously. Get grounded, because this nonsense, the nonsense of the universe and what's going on, the unfairnesses, the injustices, those things drive you nuts. It also could be connected to sinuses. So in the end, I'm going to say, you might need to see a counselor. You might need to see a doctor. But you don't necessarily do that until it's almost too late. What might be getting your goat right now the most is probably unfairnesses, injustices, liars, leaders that are going in the wrong direction, people that have backstabbed. There's this, I don't know, maybe I'm going to say this is bad guy somewhere around. Poor leadership. He could be seen as he was or is seen as a wise man or wise person, a fatherly figure, but he's not. If you ask me, he's a drunk and he has mental health issues, and we need to put that energy in place. It's going to be a revelation, and maybe once you guys come out from underneath this heaviness of whatever's been going on around you, the stress levels will level out. Get outside. Spend some time on your own and find out where your center is. Do not follow anyone else's. Stop sticking up for people. I'm not saying that you shouldn't hold the fort for your folks, for your peeps, but maybe you need to back off a little bit so that you don't get so stressed out. That's all. Just so you don't get so stressed out. It's not that you don't care. You always will. You love your peeps, but maybe you're getting too riled up. Okay, that's a better way to put it, of course. All right? All right, this is for money for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for May 2024. Scorpio money? Well, this is good. You might have to fight for a few jobs or a little bit of recognition here and there in order to get the money machine focused on you and your skills. So tapping that energy and making sure it sees you in order to get it flowing in your direction, which means you have to be more assertive or more acknowledged. So you have to get your face out there. You have to get your energy out there. You have to speak up. You have to say what's on your mind. If you don't feel like it's the right direction, don't do it. Don't go in that direction. You follow your instincts, Scorpio, because you're a wise guy. All right? So also, you could have like 3 things in the works. Maybe you have your own, let's say, a hobby job that makes money. Maybe you have a skilled things that you do in the background that makes money. Maybe you have 2 aspects of your job that makes money. Maybe you have 2 jobs. So in the end, I'm going to say most of you Scorpios have 3 sources of income. Could be a partner has income too. That could be a source as well. So I see 3 sources, and I see a lot of people supporting you. They love you. They think you're amazing. Okay, so listen to this. If you're Scorpio energy, this is a good month for you, but you're going to have to fight your way to the top. So don't be shy. Don't be shy. Push your way to the top. I mean, come on. You know what you're worth. Oh my God. And then the money comes substantially if you push your way to the top. I'm not talking about stomping on anyone either. Just push your way to the top. Okay? So this is the money card. It's going to create some stability and long-term success. So this month of May is going to be a phenomenal month for those brass and sassy Scorpios who are willing to put themselves on the stage and willing to make sure other people see their shine. Okay? So money is definitely on the horizon. And if it doesn't feel like the right thing to do, back out. When in doubt, sit it out. But if you get the urge to do something, you move on, nurture it, water it, give it the energy it deserves, okay? And don't fool yourself, Scorpio. I'm going to say the possibility, I know this is going to be hard to hear, but the possibility of you being hoodwinked on something is there. I know you're smart and psychic, but you're also loyal, and that can blind you. Remember that. Overall, Scorpio, I'm going to say carve out the shit in your life, for real. Anything that's unjust, you know, put your magic to it. Do justice magic, maybe. I would say do some prayer work or justice work, or, you know, focus on what you want to see happen, you know, affirm things, magical creations of things like visionary boards, those types of things. If something's shitty, fix it with your imagining how it should be. For real. I know that sounds kind of whimsical and magical, but how else do you change shit when you can't do nothing physical? Okay? You just got to do the magic. You got to do it. And don't tell anyone. Don't tell anybody what you're doing, right?